see how this entire space is empty and there's not a human body sitting there? WWE should have took notes. Why did they even bother putting on 3 weeks of television for a SummerSlam build for a 29th annual SummerSlam? Let me correct myself. A 29th annual SummerSlam. And this is the build that you give us? This is the television that you have given us? 29 years of SummerSlam. Coming up on 3 fucking decades of this particular event. And you might as well have not even put on television if this was the shit you were going to give us. That's how you treat SummerSlam? That's the respect you have for SummerSlam? This is how you're treating the draft? What did I tell you, people? The draft was going to fail. Failure. Failure. Look. Just like me. Just like me. There's no body, but you hear a voice. WWE could have been fucking off the face of the earth for the last 3 weeks. Nothing on the USA Network. You could have fucking replaced that with Chris Lee Knows Best for 3 fucking weeks. It probably would have been better than the build that we got for SummerSlam. Awful. Absolutely awful. I didn't watch one fucking match on tonight's show. Not one. Do I care? Of course not. Did I miss anything important? Of course not. Of course not. SmackDown tonight. And by the way, this is your official SmackDown review, clowns. Oh, JD, you're a smart mark, man. You're so negative, man. Gotta do the goon voice at least once in every fucking video. Because everybody that I come in contact with is a fucking goon. That's all you are. I cannot stand stupidity. I cannot stand stupidity at all. It's the most contagious of any disease known to man. How can people be this stupid? Please, again, we go back to the first SmackDown Live of the new era. I'm not talking about the draft. I'm talking about the one that happened the week after. Week 1 SmackDown of the new era. And I came on here and I spewed my negativity. And underneath all that negativity was nothing but truth. Not one internet mark on here who fucking stroked the cock of the blue brand so fucking hard that he ejaculated blue that would make Papa Smurf fucking jealous. Awful. But nobody wanted to listen to what I had to say. Right? So you're going to listen to what I got to say tonight? Of course you are. Because you cannot stand the fact that I am right. And you're highly entertained by me. I know this. You're not telling me nothing new, bro. But what I know is the fact that I didn't even get up off my fucking couch to prepare myself a bowl of Breyer's super chunk cookie dough ice cream that I had in my fucking refrigerator. Because this show was fucking terrible. And the fact that I was benching way too many people tonight based on stupidity. Couldn't do it. Didn't watch one match. And when I did, I peeked up, seen nothing that I liked, put my head back down to my phone, continued to bench. And by bench, for the fucking illiterate out there, it means blocked on Twitter. Okay? I don't even know where to begin with this fucking SmackDown review. I don't even know why I'm getting so upset. I really don't. Nothing. Absolutely nothing on this show. Again. It's like I'm Vanna White. There you go. Nothing. I could sit here. I could stand here, I should say. And just leave it like that. This could be your review. Right there. This could be your review. This. I could do that. Should I do that? Should I just sit here for 30 minutes and then put 8 ads in the video? I think I'll do that. Clowns. Clowns. Every fucking one of you who enjoyed this show. Awful. There was a positive. There was a positive about tonight's show. And by the way, it was not better than Raw. I'm not even going to say Raw was better than SmackDown. Both were fucking awful. In fact, TNA Impact was better than both Raw and SmackDown. And what are they pulling in? 400,000 people on Pop TV? Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. The biggest wrestling company in the world can't put on proper fucking television. How do you put on television for 2 hours of a SmackDown show and nothing is important? It builds towards nothing. Yet you'll have the fucking people, oh, well, Apollo Crews and The Miz, and The Miz had good build. Really? Where was the build? It happened during the fucking commercial. But The Miz is a great IC champion, though, right? He's doing fantastic with the belt, right? Apollo Crews is being set up as a superstar for the IC title, right? This is the shit I hear on Twitter. This is the shit I read and I scroll through on my fucking time. The Miz. I don't give a fuck what The Miz says when he's got a microphone in the hand. The fact that he's got the IC title and he's devaluing it by every fucking week that passes is sickening to my stomach. The guy is fucking terrible. The fact that WWE thinks so lowly of the SmackDown Championship that they first drafted via the draft, right? Or the second one, I should say. They got the WWE, and then you got the Intercontinental Championship. The one fucking title that is supposed to be the most important next to the WWE Championship. What do? There's zero build for a fucking match with Apollo Crews. The fact that it happens during a fucking commercial, and then we come back to see a replay of Apollo Crews powerbombing The Miz. Is that going to set up a match that I give a shit about? Of course not. Do people even care at all? Of course not. Do people even know there's a fucking match happening in 5 days? Of course not. That's mistake number one. But you'll get the fucking goon. Oh, it was great. It was good. I enjoyed it. What? The fuck did you enjoy? There was nothing for you to see to enjoy. It happened during a commercial. But I'm negative. I'm negative, though. Okay. Now we got the Miz TV, right? We got the Miz TV segment. Dean and Dolph. Do we need the Miz there? I mean, who gives a fuck about the Miz when it's Dean and Dolph? Seriously. Does everything need to happen in a talk show environment? Do we need to see unimportant specimens, human beings, waste of roster space as of the last 6 months in the Miz and Maurice standing next to two people fighting over the WWE Championship? Why? Why are they there? To set up the next segment that we didn't see? Give me Dolph and give me Dean in the ring. Having the Miz there actually devalues some of the segment because I don't give a fuck what he has to say or him interrupting Dolph or Dean. Put them in the ring together. You don't need fucking an eyesore like the Miz in between Dean and Dolph fighting over the WWE Championship. This segment could have gotten by without the Miz being there or with Miz TV being there. That's it. But I'm negative though, right? But everything I do is I dissect the product. I don't have fun. Give me a break. I'm thinking logically here. I'm thinking how I would book a show. I'm thinking how WWE didn't give a fuck last night with Raw. And again, doubly is worse. Didn't give a shit about SmackDown going into SummerSlam. They're just going to load the card up with 11 fucking matches and give us 7 hours of wrestling because that's exactly what we want to see. 7 hours of wrestling. And how many of those matches actually have legit storyline and build going into SummerSlam? 1, 2? Give me a fucking break, people. I am tired of people coming to me, bashing me, and calling me a fucking goon and a smart mark who doesn't know his shit. You stand for mediocrity, that's fine. That is fine. Live your mediocre life Enjoy your mediocrity on WWE. Enjoy your fucking mediocre programming on time. I don't give a fuck what you enjoy. What I enjoy is good wrestling, and wrestling with story and fucking proper build. No IC title build. Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton phoning in another promo. In fact, the same fucking promo that we seen last week. 15 years in the fucking making. Who gives a fuck? 15. In fact, it's 14 years in the making. You want 15 years in the making? How about your fucking mother giving me her lasagna recipe and then fucking blowing me after I ate it? That's 15 years in the fucking making. Bullshit. But I'm negative. I'm negative though, right? So what happened between Dean and Dolph? Dolph actually gave another great promo. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. But here we go again. Oh, Dolph is really making me believe. You believe in 3 weeks? Dolph made you believe in 3 weeks that he deserves a shot at the WWE Championship. The same man that entered the Royal Rumble at number 28 and lasted 5 minutes without one elimination. The same man that lost to Heath Slater on Monday Night Raw in less than 60 seconds. The man that was in the midst of a fucking miserable feud with Rusev that involved fish and dogs and Lana wearing jean skirts out of her element, while Rusev was buying engagement rings for Summer Rae? Sure. The same Dolph Ziggler that lost every fucking match that he was in up until recently, right? Triple H, ladder matches for the IC title, Kevin Owens. Now, this is the same Dolph Ziggler that you believe in, right? 3 weeks is enough for you to believe Dolph Ziggler is good enough for a WWE Championship? I'm sorry. I appreciate the effort by Dolph Ziggler, but 3 weeks is not enough. Now, if it was 3 multiplied by 3, maybe at that point I believe, you know what, I think Dolph is ready. But no, not 3 weeks. No, sorry. Again, this is Dolph Ziggler trying his damnedest, and I appreciate that. But the simple fact that WWE, again, went into this too little too late. You're trying to build up somebody that right out of the gate I didn't think deserved it based on his prior credentials, and now you want to make me believe in 3 weeks. I appreciate the effort. I do. I really do. But am I going into this match thinking differently about Dolph now than I did before? Of course not. Dean is going to win, which I'll explain again on Fridays off the script. No, Dean is going to win. Dean is going to be WWE Champion. Dean is going to carry the belt into their first brand exclusive pay-per-view. Great segment, though. Dolph really got down and dirty, got aggressive, cut an HBK Shawn Michaels-like promo, and then, out of nowhere, really with a fucking super kick, boom, leveled Dean, knocked him out cold, and said, pretty much, I am going to prove everybody wrong at SummerSlam and take the WWE Championship. That's pretty much what he did. As Dean is reaching deep down and looking for one last move, bam, he laid him out with a super kick mid-sentence and says this Sunday Dean will realize that Dolph really is that damn good. I enjoyed that segment. As far as being on Miz TV, didn't even need to be there. Here's another thing that everybody's jumping on my back about, okay? Oh, JD, what would you do with the tag team division, man? Not have a fucking 24-man tag? However the fuck it was tonight. What was it? 16-man tag? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it was 2, 4, 6. A 12-man tag. You had American Alpha, Usos, and the Hype Bros versus the Ascension, Vaudevillains, and Breezango. So, you have all these men in the ring, right? And then you go to commercial. And the match lasts 6 minutes. So, in between a 6-minute match, you take a 3-minute commercial break. And what do we see when we come back? We see nothing but spot after spot after spot. And when I'm talking about Spot Fest, it means the Usos hit their signature moves. Tyler Breeze hit his finishing move. You had a fucking suicide dive over the top rope onto all the guys by the Usos. Typical fucking WWE scripted rubbish. And then obviously, in the end, American Alpha stands tall as the alpha team of the WWE Tag Team Division on SmackDown. And the Grand Amplitude looks fucking amazing. I don't know what they're doing differently, but Jordan is actually throwing the opponent up in the air, and Gable is catching him, slamming him down with a back suplex. Beautiful fucking move. Looked hella impressive tonight. I will say that. But how I would do things differently here is not have this match booked with the fucking spirit of Teddy Long hovering over the fucking ring. No, we don't need that to happen. This match accomplishes jack shit for all involved. Nothing. Absolutely nothing did this match accomplish. What would I do? Well, how difficult can it be? Can you book American Alpha in a tag team match against the Ascension and actually make it fucking competitive? Can you book the Hype Bros in a match with Breezango or the Vaudevillains? Can you book a match with the Usos now that they're back from injury against the Ascension? I don't know. Give me 2 tag team matches on SmackDown this week instead of giving me a fucking Miz TV segment and another promo package for Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar that we've seen 3 fucking times in the last week. And Eva Marie, again, coming out to absolutely nothing. And a women's tag team match that went, what, 4 minutes? Even that? Come on. Yet I'm wrong. Yet I'm negative. You couldn't book 2 tag team matches, right? What does this match accomplish for these 6 teams involved? Nothing. It doesn't generate excitement. It doesn't showcase a team on what they can do and the tag team continuity that they need to possess to be a fucking tag team in the division. Does nothing. You're not going to get anybody over at all. You're going to get people over by hitting a signature move, and that's it? Okay, yeah, I seen Zack Ryder hit the Rough Rider. I seen Mojo Rawley hit a fucking big clothesline. I'm going to be impressed with that? People are going to want to see the Hype Bros next week? No. Now, if this was a tag team match, maybe we can see them gel as a tag team and get to know them a little bit personally and how they work together and see how they perform in the ring. Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley specifically against, I don't know, book them against the Ascension. When it's confined with 2-on-2, you'll figure it out a little bit more. That you can appreciate the aspect of a tag team match. When you put fucking 6 guys against 6 guys, what does this do? Lazy, uncreative, it generates no interest in the tag team division, and it shows you that nobody gives a fuck about any of these guys at the end of this thing. Nobody. Do you think I care more about the Hype Bros after this? No. You think I care about the Ascension? No. Think I give a shit about the Usos now that they returned from injury? Hitting the same signature spots over and over again? Well, if we got an American Alpha versus Usos match, then maybe my tone would be a little bit different. But no, we didn't get that. We didn't get that at all. We got 6 guys against 6 guys that accomplished absolutely nothing. Nothing. Waste. Naomi versus Eva Marie. Eva Marie continues to rack up the greatest matches of 2016. She didn't even come out this week. So not only did you spare us the fucking cancerous wrestling that we would see in the ring this week, but you also spared us from going blind. Because I can't stand looking at her. She's nauseating to me. She's hot. I'll give her that, but the fact that they are dragging this thing out, and when she does get in the ring, it's going to be the same fucking result. Now, the reason why I hate this, and everybody's like, oh my god, she's such a great heel, man. She's generating nuclear heat, man. Do you fucking listen to yourself? I mean, seriously, do you listen to the words that you're spewing, the garbage that is coming out of your mouth? She's generating nuclear heat. Do you realize she's generating nuclear heat for the wrong reasons? Now, I understand if she's this magnificent fucking heel, and she's actually in the ring, and she's dastardly and devious and sly and cunning, and she's portraying a heel like a fucking heel should be. No. See, people are smart. See, people like me are smart. Most of the people that watch me are smart. Honestly, what they're doing here is they think that they're getting Eva Marie over. But when she actually does get in the ring, it's going to be the same result. People are going to mock, people are going to laugh, people are going to point and say, you suck, get off my TV, you can't wrestle. Yet they book her in a fucking match at SummerSlam? Yeah, they book her in a 6-man women's tag. Why, so you can conceal the fact that she's fucking terrible in the ring even more? And when she does get in the ring, I don't know if this match is happening on the pre-show or the actual card, but when she gets in the ring in Brooklyn, what do you think is going to happen? You think people are going to give her the nuclear heat for all the right reasons? No, people are going to give her nuclear heat because she's fucking terrible. This is a failure of a gimmick. Eva Marie is a failure of an employee, a failure of a talent that will go nowhere. Yet there's rumors that they want to give her the women's championship. You want the women's division on SmackDown to be a fucking joke? The biggest joke in the history of this company. And give Eva Marie the women's championship on SmackDown. Go ahead. I dare you. I fucking dare you. That will see the downfall of women's wrestling as we know it in WWE. And I'm not saying this because I'm salty. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to generate a reaction. I'm saying this because it's true. This is true. You want to see this woman as a champion? She could barely fucking run to the ring. She could barely walk. You want to see this woman wrestle for championship gold? With Becky Lynch on your roster? Naomi? Alexa Bliss? Natalya? All more qualified for a championship match. And then when WWE actually brings in new women, Eva Marie will continue to slide down the ladder further and further. Melina and Victoria, right? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, this woman deserves championship gold. Sure. Yeah, but another thing that boggles my mind is Eva Marie is booked for a SummerSlam match, yet Bray Wyatt and Sami Zayn are yet to appear in a match scheduled to be at SummerSlam. Really now? Okay. I guess the laurels and the mindset in WWE is completely fucked up. Maybe the heat is getting to WWE officials. I don't know. Maybe they can't handle the fucking heat in New York City. Mind-boggling. Naomi's entrance and outfit was probably the best thing on this entire show. The fact that I'm mentioning Naomi and best on the show in the same sentence goes to show you how much this show sucked cock. Heath Slater versus Randy Orton. I'm over this shit. I really am. It's not entertaining to me. It really isn't. If you want to push Heath Slater, get him out of the comedy role. Seriously. Give me something of substance with this guy. How many times is he going to go in against a Brock Lesnar and a Randy Orton? How many times is he going to get gored? He lost to Jinder Mahal. Enough is enough, right? What is this, a month now? Seriously. Give the guy a fucking contract or don't use him at all. Seriously. It's not even funny anymore. He went against Randy Orton. Orton got DQ'd because Orton wouldn't stop attacking in the corner. This lasted a minute. For the first hour of SmackDown, what did we see? Nothing. Nothing. No build towards SummerSlam. Nothing. A complete waste. I could have been playing Iron Banner on Destiny. Wasted my time. Eric Rowan versus Dean Ambrose. 5 minutes. Dirty deeds. Nothing. Most important thing that happened here was what happened after the match. Post-match, Bray Wyatt sitting in his rocking chair, looking at the sheet mask. Puts the mask on the chair, walks away. Ronaldo, all he said was, could this be the end of the Wyatt family? Now, if Luke Harper, can't even fucking talk. Luke Harper comes in, and he joins SmackDown. I'd like to see Harper and Rowan form a tag team again and continue the Wyatt family gimmick and maybe challenge American Alpha for the tag team championships. I would like that. I would like that very much. What they do with Bray Wyatt is beyond my comprehension. I have no fucking idea. Knowing WWE, they have nothing planned for him. So there's no use in getting your hopes up about Bray Wyatt. He's not even on SummerSlam. We can make assumptions and guesses, and we can fucking say this and that. Oh, he's going to interfere in the Randy Orton match. They had a stare down tonight, which they did. Orton's walking away, and he's looking at Bray Wyatt. There's rumors that Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton are going to be feuding after SummerSlam. Bray Wyatt can interfere in that. He can help Brock Lesnar win. And he can fuck over Randy Orton. Right? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Your guess is as good as mine. Becky Lynch and Carmella versus Alexa Bliss and Natalya. Who gives a shit? Eva Marie comes back out and distracts the entire fucking match. So, she is confronted by Naomi, who she was supposed to fight earlier in the night. And she chases Eva Marie, and Eva Marie slides in through the ring, and this obviously distracts Natalya, setting up a disarmer from Becky Lynch. She taps out, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Who gives a shit? Nothing happened. Nothing of importance anyway. Baron Corbin, again, not in the ring, in the backstage, again in his segment with Kalisto, bullying him as if he's fucking taking his lunch money in the fucking playground at school. Where is this going? And why should I care? I don't. Yeah, it's fun though, right? It's a fun show. Another fucking Orton-Lesnar package like we've seen 6 times already. And then the main event seeing Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena. Who do you think won the match? Do I even need to go over what happened here? Cena won. Styles is at ringside, sitting next to the worst fucking commentating team ever in Otunga and JBL. I don't include Mauro Ronaldo because he is not of this earth compared to these fucking clowns. These are legit goons. He's sitting there. Obviously, after the match, Cena wins with... how did he win? I don't know. How the fuck did he win? I wasn't even watching. When I tell you I wasn't watching, I swear to fucking Christ I wasn't watching. And AA, did he make him tap? Who gives a fuck? Cena won. So after the match, it was a phenomenal forearm leveling Cena. AJ Styles gets on the fucking mic and pretty much says, it's not your time. My time is now. That was pretty much the brunt of what he said. So obviously, after the phenomenal forearm, Cena hulks up and puts Styles in an AA and slams him down to the ground, starts rearranging furniture on the outside, and puts Styles through the American announce table. And that's the way they go off the air. So, exposed, hashtag exposed, AJ Styles looks to be winning at SummerSlam if he got put through a fucking table on SmackDown, the go-home show. I don't know. Don't take my word for that, but I'm going with AJ Styles because, quite frankly, it makes more sense for Styles to win, being that it's been reported everywhere that Cena is taking time off to film American Grit, his reality show, and that he's missing Backlash in September. So why would you have John Cena win if he's leaving the road and AJ Styles is going to be there carrying the brand on his back? It doesn't make any sense. Styles will win at SummerSlam. How he wins is a different story. If it was up to me, it'd be a Styles clash. 1, 2, 3, done. But will WWE job out John Cena to AJ Styles clean? Have they done it in the past? Of course not. I can't even... I don't even fucking remember when John Cena lost clean last. Seriously, what was it? Brock Lesnar? I have no fucking clue. No clue. Probably counted on one fucking hand in his entire 14-year career. Who gives a shit? That's the way the show ended. And that's my fucking review. Because I'm sweating my fucking balls off again. Because it just fucking rained here. And it made it worse than it was earlier in the day. How that's possible, I don't fucking know. But SmackDown was awful. Literally no build at all for SummerSlam. They put matches together on a show, and that's pretty much what they did. They pretty much booked SummerSlam like a WWE 2K16 virtual fucking video game, and they're just going to get by and wait till this one big explosive, mixed, massive Raw and SmackDown branded pay-per-view is over with, and then finally we might get a legit brand split with Backlash, and then WWE Raw has their fucking pay-per-view. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But all in all, this week has been miserable for WWE. Thank the fucking lords that we got the Cruiserweight Classic tomorrow. Unfucking believable. Thank you guys. If you enjoyed the review, listen, hit that thumbs up. Tell me you love me down below. Let me know what you think. If you didn't like what I had to say here, well, go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit what you got to say. I really don't. You're going to watch me anyway. You probably lasted up until this point. You're going to come back for my Cruiserweight Classic review tomorrow. You're going to watch Off the Script on Friday. You're going to watch my SummerSlam review on Sunday. You'll be back with me on Monday Night Raw. And the cycle repeats itself over and over and over again. So do I give a fuck what you have to say? Of course I don't. I'm going to fucking shower and go to sleep. And my views and my likes are going to accumulate overnight. And this video is going to be at fucking 30,000 views before I go to work tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You're the ones who are salty, not me. Talk to you later.